Hey guys, I took the 10-hour trip down to Lake Guntersville to fish with Chad Hoover and wanted to take you guys along for the ride for the Uncut. Had a good time, picked some up, and hopefully you can learn a little bit along the way. Let's go.
Somebody please hit it. My gosh. There it is. Yeah. Push on, folks. Push on. There we go. Alright. There it is. He was in the grass. Not wild and crazy. There we go. Wherever I go. Take a hit. Always gotta take a hit. There we go. I have an opportunity to get another one here. Stop goofing around. Still a heat. Alright, I'm gonna flip you guys back around. Yeah, it's not a big one for around here. I do back-to-back hits. Back-to-back. Do it. Low lights. Sun is coming out. That's for dang sure. That's an active bass over here. I mean, more than one, that's for sure. I can give him much. Oh, here comes one. Got him. Saw his tail come through. There we go. Almost back to back. Not crazy. Not crazy. Another one. D-shad fluke. I literally saw him coming. I don't know if you guys could see that as well, but man. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hook her back up and see if we can get some more. Yeah, I'm getting on them. Getting on them. This thing is, I'll be on its last fish. Let's see if we can get any more. I saw him moving over from 10 feet away. Just cruising through the water coming after it. Hopefully you guys can see that too. Nope, I need to flip this back around. My bad. Sorry guys. There we go. You guys are good luck, so I gotta keep that rolling. Some activity out there. Come on, come and get it. Come and get it. Oh, thanks girls. Got my wife and the girls in the comment section. Always appreciate that. You missed 2 catches.
Hey Darren, that flat over to your right, they're really starting to wake back there now.
Back there? Let's try it right here. Yeah, they're waking up. Yeah, I'm hungry.
Tree line right here to my right,
Yeah?
all the way up to that front edge right there was where I was smacking the garden.
All right.
But the bucks have moved back into that little flat. Starting to do the thing. The females are out in this ditch in the middle on the edge of the grass. But I'm starting to see some big.
What's up, Alex? Back to back, I know. I know, I was on them. They got a exciting. I think I need to move a little bit. Oh, I think I just had something come to it and then it moved away from it. Alright, I'm going to move up a little bit. Pop 2 out of this spot. I can pop some more. New fishing area. Something different. This is a different type of grass. Ooh. That swirls like 10 feet from the boat. There's a swirl over there. I can get some weather. Oh. Oh. It's one of those scenarios where you're like, okay, I see it. Yeah, look at that. Mangled up my D-shad. Mangled up the D-shad. Good news is, got a new one. Put that on. See what we can do. Alright, new D-shad. That's gonna work through the water a whole lot better. Swirls, I'm way out there. Way out there. And fish on. Fish on, folks. We might have to go get him. He's in the weeds. Come on. Little guy. Little guy. I'll take him. He's a little guy, but I'll take him. I think he's half grass, half bass. That's the smallest fish of the day. Still smells just like all the other ones. All the other ones. Yeah. Good. So good. Long cast. Bigger grills back here. Come on. Eat. Eat. Oh, I need to switch you guys around. I always forget that. My bad. Now you can see what we're doing. Now you can see what we're doing. Sun's coming up. I'm taking a little D-shad. Fluke. I see these reeds over here. See if we can get any donkeys to chew back here. I'm gonna make a hard right here. Half grass, half bass. It's a grab ass. I'm pretty shallow. I'm gonna flip to the right. Start working my way. Here. See if we can get some. Action out here. See something? Chill out. Run over fish to find fish. We're out there. Definitely don't know I'm over here. Far cast. I don't understand English, but this stream looks real interesting. So I'll watch it. From Japan. We're international. There's all kinds of people from everywhere. Alright. I just hooked picking up some stuff. Let's go way out there to the left a little bit. Some activity up there to my 11 o'clock. I see that. Some activity way back here. Way back here. Got Hoover over here. If you hear a voice in the background, that is him. See him back here and 1 to 2 feet of water. Fluke. I had a frog, but it wasn't getting bit, and all my fish so far have been on the fluke. So that's kind of what I've been working towards. Find that big girl in the weeds. Big girl in the weeds. Where are you? Swirl the bait. Grass. Yeah, guys, out here last night. Did you catch a fish? I didn't catch a fish so far. I'm at 4. 4 fish. I think I just landed on a double one. Come on, eat it. It's one of those ones where you throw it and then you swirl and you're like, oh yeah. I'm gonna drop that right on the tip. Right on the tip. Nothing monstrous this morning, but we're in monster town, so let's see what we can get. Being pulled back here to this hole, which I kind of like. Probably super shallow. Super shallow. In a minute since we've got a fish. In a minute. Move up a little bit. See what we can get. I'm rocking this new Vanford from Shimano. MGL, got a GCX from Shimano. Got a few fish on it so far, fan. So far, fan.
Yo. Are you live streaming?
So, yo,
You live?
I am. What's up?
Slow down.
All right. Chad wants me to slow down. I'm just trying to move. Spot. I'm liking this spot. Didn't pull anything off this line right there. Got a little pocket right here. Anything sitting? Come out and grab the pocket. Man, this wood looks delicious coming through this water. You guys see that? I'll work our way over there. A little fish hole. Get some activity over here. Sunglass time. Getting bright. You guys are like, I know it's in my face. I know there's fish back in this corner. I have been watching them blow up back here. Now I'm finally back here. chewing. They're aggressive. See them, look at them. Probably a good. They're all distance in there. Some paddle forward. Still. I'm liking these casts. I like the area. I see fish back here. Oh. Just lost my fish. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm rehooking up here. I lost that one. Broke my line. Be back and going. Short for that. Very short, huh? Back in business. Oh, yeah. Alright, let me get that. Here's what we'll do. Well, I heard it. Hey, Mercy and Riv. Love you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. We're watching Dad fish this morning. Hey, babe. Mercy River, maybe one of these days you get out here and do this with me. We'll make you guys go live. I like it. Oh, I miss my girls. It's been a while. I left a 2 days ago. I'll be coming home soon, but miss the fam. Grateful for my wife who allows me to do this. It's a sacrifice on behalf of the entire family to make this happen. So for all you fishermen out there, you know what it is. You know what's up. Jared Booth, what's up, man? Thanks for chiming in, brother. It's out here in Lake Guntersville, down here in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm trying to get hit. More frog. I'm trying to get hit on a frog. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Back here paddling around. Probably my favorite kayak. Oh, there we go. Going for a frog right now. Mercy, I need to. Oh, I landed right on something. See if he comes back and gets it. Oh, come on. Ah, missed it. Hit it. He was small. Grab the legs up this way. Come on. Mercy River, I need a fish call. Gotta call him in for Dad. I want the absolute unit, the unit call. Come on. Dad needs a 6, 7, 8 pounder. Chilling over here. Frogs through there, you guys see that? Waiting for a woolly mammoth, water mammoth to come up here. Just annihilate. Annihilate. Move drag you a little bit. Beat that frog. Oh, here we go. Chad's on. Come on. There we go. I think we got doubles, Chad. There we go. There we go. Come on. Must have been the fish call. The girl put out a fish call. Got her on the frog. She chomped it. Chomped it. She got a double snake bite piercing. Compliments of window fishing. So, right there. There we go. Gotta get that hit. I'm telling you what, there's nothing like the bass smell, man. Nothing like it. So, Mercy River, thank you for that fish call. I'll let this girl go. Keep on keeping on. I think Chad and I had doubles just now. Both are on it. I was thinking about moving, but now I'm not. That makes number 5, 1 on the frog. We got a few, 4 on the fluke. But yeah, good time. Good time. That was fun. Hopefully you guys saw that one. That was right in front of the camera. I wasn't off to the side or anything. So, but I made an absolute commotion. And as I was reeling in fish, they all were scattering. Did we just have doubles, homie?
Huh?
Did we just have doubles?
Yeah, did you get one?
Yeah, I caught one on the frog. I heard you at the same time. You're like, oh yeah. Hooper and I just had doubles. He's over there, probably 50 yards off to my right. We are catching. There you go, babe. There we go. I gotta move up a little bit. You guys not believe how shallow it is right now.
Yeah, they're all in here, bro, so we just need to move very slow and methodical because then we can milk it for more fish. Not to mention, we'll catch bigger fish that way. I might not move 10 feet in 30 minutes. Look at that. Look at that. That's a zip.
Right over there?
That's that same one that blew up behind you a minute ago.
sit for a second.
He's actually feeding. He's blowing bluegill. See, that might have been a, I mean, not bluegill. I look like a bluegill bed. It might have been a small bluegill.
There we go.
He might be feeding and taking care of her. Predator probably at the same time. Yeah, that last fish came up and ate that fluke off the top like a top water with a white top. Literally just kind of pushing my rod fish and looking at the turning back and forth and not giving it enough time to do the slide that it can be known for.
I'm getting that frog bite out here.
No, the ACP is not out yet, Ryan. You've noticed I've not been putting out as much updates because working through the tough part right now and all the uncertainty and tariffs and volatility in the market right now is very problematic. So I'm going to tell you that the meeting is working as a delay, not a
The last one, yeah. The other 4 on the fluke, but I'm out.
happen to be like really close to the fluke. Yeah, Ryan, once I get in the window of when you get closer to being a reality, I'll start layering it under a provisional approval. Like the motion that you get a good, 3, 4, 5, maybe
We're honing in on the unit.
In the spot.
There he is.
There she is, right there, buddy.
I'll get her.
Ain't no heat. That's a she. Very deep into the spot, so I'm gonna kind of hold off.
Get in here.
Let y'all see it live. Get out the way. That's a little further than that because she's literally staging right there in that little.
You got a big barrel to your left right there.
Yeah, I know. Not as big as that so much though. That's the one that knocked that gizzard shatter bluegill 2 foot up in the air. Couldn't quite see what it was. There's no little broad body. Come here. She was either saying come here or get the hell out of here. You have a fluke or a Cinco?
No.
You guys, let me give you a little tip. Somebody asks you if you have a Cinco in a fishing kayak, the answer should never be no. Ever.
I have one.
If you come to Alabama and you come to Lake Guntersville and you don't have a Cinco in your kayak, you are wrong.
Morning, Lily the Hammer. How you doing?
This is a dude right here. Little Yamamoto D-shad. He's like if you took a flute and a Cinco and had a love tie. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Let me turn the camera around. It's kind of, I don't need to see me when I set up. I really need to see the fish. That's another thing you could do too.
What's that?
Throw that frog in and just let it sit.
Let it simmer.
I mean, like, I'm talking like a minute and a half. When they're not eating because they're just establishing a perimeter, or when they are eating, you sometimes throw that frog in there and just let it sit. And the wind will blow it a little bit. But if it's not leaving fast enough, they can't stand it. They'll come in there and pop it. But I think in this idea when it's in that little, that emergent stage, it's kind of thin, you put like a thin big stuff in it. When I've got these firings that are on these dollar bags, I like to go to the ones that just round the edge. So it'll be a good out. Alright, so here's the thing that I'm going to say that might get me in some trouble. I think that how loud your motor is directly proportionate to how big of a moron you are. So if you see somebody with a very quiet 4-stroke They're generally pretty level-headed, good old boys. They'll come up, they'll face by you, they'll move around. But if you crank up your motor and it's like, blah, 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 that's usually the dumbest summit on the whole lake. Or, unless there's another person with a louder motor, because I think that the IQ and how loud the motor is are like tied directly to this. Anybody else have a you have an IQ to motor loudness? So Jack is back. I just do want to say, Darren, that we're both live streaming at the same time. We're both here, but I love the fact that Jack chooses to jump on my live stream. He has the choice.
He does.
Is no one going to go out on a limb and make a public declaration? Leave me out here all by myself. What about you, Darren?
What's up?
What do you think? Do you think the IQ or the dumbness to how loud your motor is ratio is a thing?
In general, like for cars and boats?
Oh, dude, Darren took it to the I was going to keep it on the water. Darren said, you mean in general? Like as in cars and boats? I'm going to let you go there. Yeah, so what are your thoughts? I guess by the actual question you asked in response, you kind of answered it.
I didn't know what I didn't know when I bought the NK 180.
What's that?
I guess I didn't know what I didn't know.
Oh, I think he took offense to what I was saying because he thinks I'm talking about the Newport Rescue motor. I'm not talking about the loudness. Now, they are loud. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the outboard motor. The walk off, blah, 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 blah.
Like that guy this morning?
Yeah, like that guy. He came in and fished all the good spots, banging on his boat. And then when he got ready to leave, he cranked his boat motor up and drove across the top of all the spots he was trying to fish. Yeah, bro. Don't be mad at the fishing because they didn't want to eat while you were eating on your metal drum the whole time. Sturgis said, loud motors on or off the water are at the very least off-putting. That's about the most political.
That's the most diplomatic thing I've ever heard in my life.
Ever. Stephen, I'm just going to call it out. Your answer is a non-answer. Somebody said, look behind you. Yeah, that's actually where we're going. Jack.
Jack's like, I know where you at.
digging a trench for 300 yards. And you could just keep your rod out from there. Use that trolling motor to ease away. And then when you dig your rod, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, you're right. It's cheaper. But there's more of them because the older ones. I don't know. I just find that when you get into those really wide, poorly maintained, of similar skill. There's some just good old boys that just have a motor and boat. He's out riding around, but they're not blowing up into your spot. They're just in the field. Make sure nobody around them. I'm not gonna catch none, by God, nobody is.
I need these shags. Coming over to the food store.
Yeah.
And braided scissors. I feel like I'd have that fish by now if I had them.
Yeah, bro, that's probably the biggest thing to me is just that lack of respect for people around you. You know, I also just hate the frustrated person that fishes and they see you catching fish, or not even that. They don't catch fish, so in their mind they're like, well, screw it. I might as well throw a piece of dynamite over my shoulder and blow this whole spot out when I leave, which is fine. It takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then it's money. How may I help you, sir?
I borrow your braided shears and some bee shag. I came over to the food stores. A mess, I tell you.
That's the juice right there.
Man,
The best of both worlds.
thank you. I'll leave you alone now.
It's got a little white on the belly. It's got a little green pumpkin. And it's got a little glitter because it is a baby bass, which is one of the things that they're also running off right now. Is the old baby bass.
A paper baby. Let me get out of your way.
So I was just doing this thing talking about stealth, you know,
Yeah, and I come over here and just bust your
where you
spot.
don't drop shit in the water and on your boat. And Here, give me that braid and I'll stick it in this
Not my boat.
trapper keeper.
Still getting used to this thing.
That thing is money, bro.
I'm really going to use it.
Huh?
I haven't got to use it.
No, I'm talking about this thing.
Yeah, no, the traffic thing.
See your coffee, it makes me even more envious of the fact that I had a nice coffee that Darren got me at Walmart or at McDonald's this morning, and then I got everything all ready, left it sitting in my truck.
The good news, it'll still be there.
Huh?
The good news, it'll still be
It'll be
there.
nice and cold when I get there.
Oh, yeah. Ice coffee.
All right, guys, it's about to go off here in a bit, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and kill this live because my camera has gone down, or my phone's gone down to like the red bar at the top. I also need to urinate, and I'm not sure exactly how many of y'all want to be around for that. And I also need to reposition where we're going, and I will come back live when I'm in a position to show y'all some catchery. So thanks for tuning in. I will see y'all in just a little bit. Crazy that people will come on and watch your shit.
You just do Facebook right now, right?
Yeah. I told him I was going to go back live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm trying to use Facebook to kind of dial in my shit, you know? Are you on both?
Oh, I do. I go to all when I go. Because I got it and it's already connected and it's...
That's what I'm saying. You're doing StreamYard though, right?
Yeah. It's fairly easy to get it all kind of set.
What's that?
I said it's just easy to... It's more...
Yeah.
Easy.
I just don't have StreamYard set up, and you can't go on multiple without being on something like that. So, until then, doing one platform at a time. You've got your little border built and all that shit too, right?
I have... It's not a border yet.
Just the logos?
Yeah, I got the logo, the KFS logo.
You can hear the motor. You're wasting power. So just back it off a half a knot at a time. Until you hit the right speed. You'll actually speed up because what's happening is you're sucking the ass end down.
Yeah.
Like this, look. You're sucking the ass end down, which is also making it bury more.
Sure.
And the boat's pulling more wetted surface in.
Yeah.
So you can back up. You won't go as fast, but you'll sit there and speed up over the course of about 100 yards. So when you start hearing the motor or hearing the water coming off the motor, back off about a half knot until it feels like it's that perfect sweet spot. And then you actually speed up about a half mile an hour to a mile an hour. It's crazy. I know it's counterintuitive, so figured I'd wait till we weren't live and say something.
I don't care to say it live.
I'm going to do a video about it, but also because everybody thinks, hammer down, this thing ain't that fast. Well, you're overdriving it. Think about it like this. If you gun it in a car and you're sitting there burning your tires out, that's the same thing.
Jack's trying to call me. All right, back in business. What we doing?
Three things exactly where I put them where I wouldn't forget where they were at. Like I found my identifiers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I remember putting them there so I wouldn't forget where they were. of those reels from the water, or getting ready to go in the water with that Mosa, are over 10 grand.
There you go.
The problem I have right now is there's all these fucktards that are promoting. It's almost like fucktards.
Yeah, I almost thought about not even putting the video up.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, that's more the reality. And maybe doing like a hold off. You guys, back at the Bassmaster Classic, there's a new boat called the Martha 128 that was released. And, you know, we did an interview with the owner. We did the on the water, blah, 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 blah. But we wanted to wait, or I wanted to wait and blah, 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 until it had a little bit more information about it. And
Right off to your left right there. Look at that thing go. Free.
it's kind of where I'm sort of leaning with my angle.
Yeah.
Some guy posted, the Mosa 128 is in a class of its own. So was Jeffrey Dahmer. We got to wait to the end to see what that means.
Did he even see it?
Huh?
Did he even see it?
No.
Just watching videos on it?
Just some of them are just watching the interview. And there's some guy out of Texas that got to try it. And he's on everything. Every comment on everything, he's responding. Like he's the fucking end all be all.
Is that chaotic fishing?
What is it?
My chaotic fishing?
Oh, no, that guy's an expert on everything. And he comments on every fucking thing. So I'm assuming he's on your show too?
I just know who he is. He
Do
just
you know who he is, or you just know the name My Chaotic?
I know who he is. I've had him on the show before a while ago. He's just trying to make it.
I'm not saying I've written him off, but he comments on my shit trying to take the
conversation.
obvious counterpoint. And I said something on a post about a month ago, and he said, well, actually, and then his response was, actually, here's how it really is. I said, actually, the way it really is the way I said it. You can argue with yourself.
Where are we moving slowly towards? Oh, all right, we'll turn around.
We're going to go to that point. See that point of grass coming out?
Yeah.
Just beyond it is a bunch of these lily pads, salts, but they're in deeper water.
Yeah.
That's where the big bitches are hanging out.
It's got a hit right here.
Big ones. All these motherfuckers are in here doing having shit. And then these lobsters with both of the nuclear power plants. Right there.
It's just, all it is just a, like, a way to push it.
It just seems like StreamYard would have analytics. It seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna do what Austin did and rig up the wires to the battery. So I got the
Come in from the other side. Big squirrel right here.
Yesterday I pulled up on that mat.
Yeah.
My motor down the whole place. They were just out of casting, just waking and blowing shit up there in those little, the thicker part of the back stall.
Right.
I'm gonna pull up on that point right there, then I can get down and I can this little tree like that.
I'm gonna get up to this mat and start casting a little bit.
I'd start casting right now. Because I'm about to. Probably later too long actually. It's right there. Raking around. Yeah, so there's a little, not ditch, but a little shout, a little bit deeper little groove that goes right here.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
she missed it. Missed it again. Shit. Double hit. She got it, part of it. Like,
This
I can't,
is what I love right here.
can't
Right
see
down
it.
that edge. Probably gonna get your fish, but this is what I was pulling up to do. Look at that scene. Look at that. What were they blowing up at?
Where? Right there.
No, I'm saying, what was it? What lure? Oh, dude.
You got him.
Oh. Aaron threw over there in this fish. Missed his bait twice. I pitched back in here. If I was coming around with it, that's great. They're there. Look at that. Yeah, they don't just take these flukes, sometimes they murder them. Boom, dude. Nice.
Oh, no. No.
You missed it?
I didn't miss it. You just let me go. I let him eat it. Come back for him.
Oh, you need to be throwing a bait caster, bro. Muscle these jokers in this. I drill it with a ferry pole.
I'm gonna frog it.
Bro, stop recording. GoPro, start recording. I'm gonna throw and just kind of twitch it on there. That pollen and that mix of
Right there.
pollen, wind, foam, and I'm gonna throw to the left of it.
Yep.
But do you see how that grass comes in?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of pollen, a gap, and a little bit more pollen. Cast at that left pollen and bring it through that gap.
Say that again?
You see to the right of where I cast?
Yeah.
See that pollen?
That
Go
little
down
bit
that
of it?
edge and you see that big patch of pollen? Cast between the two. There's a little saddle right there. Cast as far past as you can. I mean, that's a good cast. Those two patches of pollen, there's a gap right there between them.
All right.
So throw there. Look at this. I think that fish just boiled behind me. See if there's any out here in this little groove. Yeah, so we're gonna pull up in that little weedy stuff right there and wedge on that wood and go up into that pad stalk. But I wanted to stop and fish this first. See right there to the left of where I just cast?
Yeah.
Cast out there past that to the left of it. And just like maybe a foot and a half to the right of that is the exact spot.
I see what you're saying now.
There's like a 22, 23 there yesterday. But I got too close to her before and spooked her before. Got her. God, that should have got murdered.
Sorry, right in front of you. I bet.
Very good. Raw fish are all here. Trying to get you a donkey.
Well, they had it inside of a box.
They said it was inside of a box.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about making a damn big ass case bass decal to put on top of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a rack mount for my truck. I can also use it on there. See him? Look.
I see him. I'm hooking. I'm lining up.
Yeah, I gotta get my mic gate better. I'm being lazy and set that shit.
here. Chad Hoover. We're in the slop. We're in the salad. Pecking away at them. Having a good time. So, figured I'd take you guys along for the ride.
See that big fish right there? I like to fish the back edge first.
Yeah.
See if I can pull a couple fish off. If not, push up a little bit more.
I'm just getting blown. I gotta figure out a way to.
Come up here. That's what I say. Go down the shoreline. Right on the bank. Cast that out. For one, try to find it. Be constantly making noise. Come up here, head. Put that big trumpet in. Right in right there. Then you can bring the shit off.
Yeah, I can cut back in there. I can cut back in there. Just bank.
Pull that barrel up.
Hoover guys.
A lot of leaf litter in here.
Morning. Bass day at Big 7.
Go ahead of me, just like I am. I'll let you the You probably want to pull your cord off your rudder. Steady the bottom thing. Right inside. Little cam strap. It's where the raising and lowering line is for the rudder. It comes out of a hole by your leg.
If we can see it. On my right side.
I think it's on the right side.
See it.
Get back up over here.
Hmm.
Back up beside me. Yeah, it's supposed to be.
These are nothing in them. They're both not cut out yet.
Hold on.
I was looking for it. Right here for sure.
Yeah, I don't cut those out. It should be coming out of where the rudder raising and lowering line is. Is there not a cleat over there? On the right hand side? Oh, it's right here. It's on your
No,
hip.
it's right here. It's
Yeah.
hiding.
There's a little cleat.
I couldn't see it because that quick draw was hiding.
Ain't better than that boat, isn't it?
As you can tell. So,
So it ain't better than that boat, isn't it? But everything for me is like,
yeah.
it's like right there. Yeah, that'll make your life a lot easier for managing that motor.
Alright, look up here. This little solid red dot.
Yeah, so just kind of pull in there.
Cut it a little bit.
Yeah, right there where that trumpet is. Yeah, and actually if you just swing your ass around, drop the motor, it'll light hold you down.
He's right there.
Just food.
I spooked her. What's up, Hazelhead?
vicarious fishing. We're having some luck today. Wind's picking up. I think I got a limit. Chad and I both got limits. He's right over here about not too far away from me. 10 yards behind me. Throwing a baby bass, D-shad, fluke. Right now, we're in shallow water. And the issue today is that we're going to be getting a ton of wind. But having a good time. Decided to leave Classic a little early so we could get some fishing in. Thanks, Squirrel. Squirrel was on last night, watching us pick them up. I've had more luck today than yesterday. Austin Hoover's out here somewhere. Alex is out here somewhere, but with his motor, he's not going to be where we're at today. I'm using my Torpedo right now as an anchor. Blows me right back and right in front of where Chad was fishing. What's up, Andrew Jackson, HAD? What's going on, brother? What are you guys doing today? Any of you guys out there on the water? Today's Sunday. You going to church, getting back to church, getting ready for church? My family was on this morning. Chad picked them up yesterday. 19.25. I picked up a 19 on the frog. He got a lot more fish than I did. He was back here. And I'm anchored by the Torpedo and it's flipped me all the way around right back to you. Oh, to your left, Chad. Look at that.
Yeah, they're all
Oh, right past it.
big one we both missed.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Look at that.
Crazy when you dial your reel just right.
Yeah.
How you can just, even with a bait caster, you can swing the damn plastic. That's just like 1/4 of a second. Going through like 40 yards.
Careful. I think you went out of the boat. Yeah, right. I am. Look at this. I feel like I'm doing a live show for Chad. Just looking at his butt. Oh gosh. Bro, stop dancing. I don't think the super chats can handle it. You're gonna
I'm about to get one between the legs.
better get it fast. 'Cause I don't like looking at your butt. Cast a fluke right in the back of Chad's face. There we go. Anchor line. Come on.
It would have been nice if they'd went ahead and told Natalie to come. Doing some like, just a slow-mo of like them taking the food from the top would have been awesome.
Get her come to Santee. how's St. Clair right now? Any issues with Torquedo? No issues with Torquedo. In fact, it's like made for shallow water. Cuts through, weedy, grassy. That's the reason Alex is not with us right now. Lots of rain. Yeah, that's the reason why we're at right now. I think there's other parts of the lake that are probably better fishing. They weren't so blown out and muddy. Such an awkward position to fish. Holding the holding the oar down. That's that. We're getting there. Squirrel, we gotta go fishing together. You're not that far from me. It's been a long time since I've been on Lake St. Clair. Long time. Let me know when you're free in late spring, early summer. Yeah, you're not So you're not far from me. I think I could probably make that happen. Musky fish. Musky fish.
Miss it?
About 30 yards off to my right on the bank. Picking up a beautiful out there this morning. Watching from just north of Peoria, Illinois. Wind, rain, lightning, temps dropping from 60s. Gosh, bro. Makes me wonder why I signed up for the March challenge. Just wait. I know, you just never know. Never know. Kicking my foot. Trying to get a manage. be bad. I have actually caught one on this. I just lost all the other ones. Gonna get us back in the pocket. Hopefully not get blown around so quickly, but I don't have an anchor. Out there. animals right now, so this is good. They should get annihilated. Come on. Not getting killed by the wind. Great place for bass to hang. I'm liking it. I'm just on my phone, brother, right now. Marty, just using my phone to go live. Real fishy. Saw one nice and shallow. Long bone. Anybody wants to play? We got fish swirling over here. I know, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I got tucked up here in this area. I'm gonna work it, do a 180 here, slowly up here, slack water area, and shallow, go back in this cove. That is behind the view that you guys can't see, but we will get there. Beautiful day in Lake Guntersville, down here, Huntsville. It was fun. I had my family. They were listening in this morning. It was a good time. There's some nice fishing here. They were rolling around here last night, chewing. I'm liking that. Nader Bader, what's up, brother? I'm at 5 fish. Nothing wild and crazy. That's fine. Maybe it's gonna get wild and crazy in a second here. I'm really liking the conditions, so gotta give it a little bit of time. We can get something to come up. Eat. Got a fluke. Sheila, welcome to the cast. There's gotta be some of this. One to eat the fluke. Got some nice grass. Definitely bass down in it. I know one thing. I'm not blowing around by the wind, which is what I was. Here, fish some of this. Looks like duckweed or something. It's not. The bank, and then make my way back to this cove. Try to find some sign of life. There's some sun, there's some light. just popping. There's the wind. Go. Funny when fishing with a lot of different people. Everyone's got their way of fishing. Chattanooga's nice, slow and go. And my co-host Wyatt Hammond's like run and gun. And I would imagine there's everyone in between. So let me know, guys. Are you a slow and go, or are you a run and gun? I am curious. I'm fishing like bank. If anybody over here wants to play. Fluke. I like it this. Try that again. Oh, there's some nice sticks right here. Nice sticks. Spin you guys around so you can see it. Anybody hot? For me, depends on occasions, I switch. Yeah, here we go. Surprised it's not been over here. This is true. They're hiding in the wood. Anybody in the wood? Anybody? Bank. Oh, something just moved. Took off. The bait spooked it. Let me move to my right. Gotta see where I'm heading. Oh, see a swirl? Something hitting it. I took off near it. Anybody hungry? Oh, swirl next to it. Nope, taking off. Wasn't a bait. Spooking fish. There's Not eating, they're running. Oh, that's cool. Woodpecker like in my ear right now. Like that. Now let's go super shallow. Anything way out there. Shallow. Anybody want to eat? Anybody want to eat? I want to take my kayak too. Where are you from, Gabriel? Don't want to do it. Get it done. Oh, I got a bump a minute ago. I'm pretty shallow, so I'm gonna move that a little bit. When I notice some spotted fish, slow it down right there. Not to make too much noise. Yeah, I'm trying to stealth back here. Move up a little bit. Go back here. Let's see what we got. I don't know how shallow or how deep it is. It could be anywhere. Anywhere. Ohio, bro. I'm from Ohio. I just happen to be down here in Alabama right now. Huntsville, Alabama. I've got fish movement. Some are eating. Some appetite. Chomp. Feeling like we should. Pretty fishy. Pretty fishy. I might have to get myself one of these PWRs. Bang. We're from in Ohio, brother. I'm from Northeast Ohio. Canton area. Medina. Oh yeah, from Florida. Medina. You're like Cleveland, west of Cleveland, right? That's Medina, I believe so. Maybe not. That might not be. Medina might be kind of southeast of Cleveland. I feel like I'm in them. Feels really good. Gotta get one to come out of the grass and eat. See him. Thoughts on the hybrid pedal with lock. time, not very long. I don't have a lot of thoughts on it. I've only really used pedal drive, not really an assist drive. Going over to shallow again. See if someone wants to play. Scared the crap out of me. O'clock. Coming to the end of the bite window. I got some. I mean, they won't hit. They're still hungry if I put it in front of their face. But if you're talking about the masa at 128, that was interesting. I liked it. I think anytime you put a pedal drive down the center of your kayak, you're just going to have grass issues. That's why I really like the stern mounted motors and the torpedoes and that style. You can kind of rip through the grass and keep on moving. That's why I'm a fan. I didn't bring a ton of stuff with me. I brought like Senkos and flukes and frogs and chatterbaits, but didn't bring it like I'm only gonna fish in like a day or two. I bring the entire arsenal. There we go. Fish on, folks. There we go. He came up, kind of saw him swirling around. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish on the fluke. Fluke's gone. I don't know where the fluke is. But got him right in the mouth. Got him right in the kisser. Gotta take the hit. Smell those things. Love the smell. Come on. Thank you very much for that fun. They're just down this grass. It's crazy. Who knows? It could be 5 feet under this grass. I have no clue what I'm looking at. Thinking about going back in here some more. Take a little work, but I think I'm going back in here some more. So back here. Okay, it's like 3 feet under the grass. I just saw a little hole push. Like it. 3 feet. Donkeys can live in 3 feet. First tide season caught. First bass season yesterday, 2 pounds. Heck yeah, man. Where to go up from there? I love it, Mike. Where you living, Mike? Where you from, brother? Alright. I'm back in business land. These nice shallow girls, son. Really shallow. I'd be dead. I've got life insurance policy, which is good. Alright. We're just gonna let the wind blow me a little bit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my motor down. That is down. Bring it through. Right along the grass. Look at the big girl should be hiding there. Definitely should be hiding there. Come on. Good morning, Tui. How you doing, man? We're down here on Lake Guntersville, hanging out. I got some hanging out with my friends. They're kind of different parts of the lake. You got Hoover over there. You got Alex. You got both Hoovers. You got Austin Hoover. You got Chad Hoover. Been hanging out with both of them. Been good. Just trying to pick up some fish. Got the woodpeckers pecking. About 3 feet and a bunch of grass. I'm just kind of moving a fluke over top of it, popping it, letting it sink. It's a Yamamoto, so it's gonna have a pretty quick fall once it starts diving. Oh. 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 I feel like I had a swipe. Saw him. Saw the swipe. I want it. Thinking this is unusual. It's a little different. So let's go here. Green grass. See a lot of this. I'm gonna throw in the middle of that. See if my time back there. Nobody's attention to kind of limited over here right now. I don't have an anchor, and that wind is popping. You get out there, it's hard to manage. Real hard to manage, so decided to come over here and get sheltered a bit. Alright, start the video, take me. Woodpecker, bro. Alex had to go charge his car. Are you kidding me, Chad? You're kidding. No, you gotta be good. Charge his car. That's funny. Chad's unalive. Chad's across the way. I was fishing with him, and then it was just difficult to manage the kayak and the wind, so I had to go up here and in the canal area. Sign. That's good. Get fish movement. Got one. I think I'm at the 6 so far today. Still looking for Gina. Still looking for Gina. Come on, Gina. Gina Unit is her name. That is who I'm looking for. This wind, I know, bro. I moved up to I don't know where, just opposite side. Clean. Got activity. I need a girthy Gertrude, 100%. 100%, Jared. Give me a girthy. G and her sister G Unit. Gina. I'm not getting blown around up here, homie. But yeah, beautiful out. I can just see the wind whipping out there. So I'm sitting in a nice, oh, got him. I got her. Come here. Yeah. Number 2 up here in a little pocket. There we go. Another one on the fluke. Gotta thank Chad for the fluke. This guy right here. It is a Yamamoto baits, a yam D-shad right there. So it is working. Ooh yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while. There she is, picking them up. So fluky fluke. Gone. Now typically I'd be measuring all these, but I'm still figuring out my live, right? Because when I go live, I can't take photos. I can't post to kayak bass fishing, and I can't be winning prizes. So you guys are lucky right now. There have been 6 entries this morning, and it doesn't even matter what size the fish is. So what's Chad doing? He says, how's the wind blowing from 6 different directions at once? I'm in a pocket. I'm not getting blown at all. I'm just kind of sitting here. Come join me. Oh, I didn't measure it. I don't think it was a 17. It was in the 16s. That wasn't a monster. But I do like catching fish and not managing the wind at the same time. So yeah, number 7 this morning. See if we can get the double ditch. See if we can get to the double ditch. Oh, let me put this back around so you guys can see what we're doing here. All right. Spot. I'm in the spot. It's always good coming down here. I think I've officially caught more fish in Alabama this year than Ohio. That's good. My hands smell like fish. What hands are made of. Oh, there's a swirl. I'm just past it, not past it far enough probably. If I can get her to eat. There's some activity over there. Come on, eat. Eat. I'm going to flip around so you guys can see what we got going on. There we go. For a real fishing guy, if you get another cheap phone strictly for talking photos, you can use it hotspot. Yep, 100%, that's the idea. I just gotta get another phone. That is my problem. So, it's alright. It's not a big problem, I will fix it. But I'll have a phone dedicated for streaming, and then a phone dedicated for, you know, talking, taking messages, talking to live. A bunch of grass right now. Taking photos for KBF, responding, comments. So heck yeah. Heck yeah. Love it. No, I just gotta get another phone. Phones are not cheap. Now I'm gonna be the one I'm talking on and taking photos on, I need to get the nice one. So I'm probably gonna end up getting 17. Those things, those girls are not cheap. I'm looking at a G, probably more. I don't know. I've never. Chad, you have one. How much you pay for your 17? iPhone 17. Way of saying, I need you to move down here and cast. I got a nice 26 inch. I know. I need a Gina. Something swirled. Don't you love it when you just like, I know I just fished here. Oh gosh, they're taking off. The wind is blowing me into where I should have been casting. Got no anchor. I do have my torpedo down. Slow me down a little bit. It's dragging through the grass. That's alright. Let's go straight out here so you guys can see any action take place. Sink a little bit. Up top. Come out of the grass. Grab it. A lot of times when you're fishing this shallow, you can see them run on it from 5 or 6 yards away. You're like, oh, here it comes. It happens fast, but yep. Chad's holed up in a pocket. I have a feeling I know where it's at. I'm in the next pocket up from him. We were fishing next to each other. It was fun, but I kept on feeling like I was getting in his way. The wind was blowing me. It was kind of like we're in our own separate pockets now. I would imagine. Oh, I see Austin. He's right ahead of me. He's standing on the XTR, rolling up the bank on the other side of where I'm at. Wind, kayak angler's friend, his enemy, the ultimate frenemy. Chad, you getting any over in the pocket? I need a big dome. Bertha. How Austin's doing over there? Standing out. I think that's him. On the front of his XTR, just cruising along. I passed Alex, he's out here, but I don't think he wants to smoke when it comes to the weeds. He's got an Old Town PDL, I believe, and he's like, bro, it's like gets caught up every 5 seconds, so alright, getting a little deeper water. so yet. We're toggling between 20 and 30 live right now. Up and down. Good morning, Grumpy Bass. Appreciate the sub, man. If you haven't subbed yet, that helps, man. It does. Subscribers, I wouldn't call it a full vanity metric, because that's how many people are like, hey, I want more of this content. And that's an honor. I love you guys for that. And it helps out on my side, because when I go to companies and I make a living and all this stuff, they look at that and like, okay, it's someone we want to work with, someone we don't want to work with. Some companies won't work with creators under a certain amount of followers and subscribers. And so at the end of the day, subs is great, but watch time is king now. Subs used to be big in YouTube. Now each video kind of sits on its own morals, which is kind of nice. So Grumpy Bass, appreciate the sub. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would be honored. If you're watching, don't want to sub, whatever reason, it doesn't matter, because the algorithm knows what you like anyways. Oh, come on. I spooked the bass with the lure. A very big one. I appreciate it. I got it for free when I told Rosin I could leave and get 2 of them. Really? Oh, and a big bass activity. There's pop off. Come on. Matthew Dean, I need to go fishing, is my mantra. That is my life mantra. I need to go fishing. I want to go fishing. I decided 6 years ago, you know what? I don't love going fundraising every day. I think I need to go fishing. But not just like on Saturday. Everybody and their mom wants to go. I'm going to try to do this thing all the time. That's been a wild ride over the past 6 years, getting to the point where I do this full time. And it's not like easy breezy. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I've told that story a few times, but I'll tell it again for those of you who maybe haven't heard it before. But I was a fundraiser for, my gosh, 15 years. I was the VP of philanthropy for a nonprofit out in California, in Arizona. And I just feel like I was dying. Doing it for too long. You guys know how it is. You get those jobs and you're like, my gosh, if I stay here, and everyone around me is having freaking heart attacks. But a few years prior to that, I started a YouTube channel, turned into a, that's what fishing is about a year, got 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, which is how you monetize a channel. And lucky you, it's still winter here. It took me a year to do that, and then after a few months, paying for the hobby, which is nice. So Yeah, take a shot, get the hit.
There you have it, folks. I hope you had a good time. And also, as you notice, I've been wearing my PFD the entire time. In fact, that is part of a course called KFAST, Kayak Fishing Advanced Safety Training. And if you haven't taken it yet, well, you should learn how to come home safe every single time. Check it out at kfast.co. Thank you, guys. See you later.